the season premiere of Dog Soup, featuring the same old crap we always show. I'm John Henson. Well, I have just received a sign that I have finally arrived. Check this out, guys. I got this letter informing me that I have been selected for the next Who's Who in America edition. Wow. Yeah, that's right. I've already ordered my copy to see what other VIPs are in the book. You know, it's a tremendous, tremendous honor to be bestowed upon only a select few, and believe me, I am moved. What do you got here? What is this?
Check out this letter. I have been nominated for Who's Who in America.
Oh, really? I hear that's quite an honor.
Honor? It's a scam to sell books. They nominate everyone, so some poor fool will buy a copy for $129. Can you believe anyone would be so stupid as to spend $129 to see his name in print?
Hard to believe. Hard to believe someone would do that. Coming up, Jack LaLanne does Faceatronics. Andrew Dice Clay shows off his warm, fuzzy side. Plus, a woman gets lockjaw from laughing at Talk Soup. Oh, we're so good it hurts. First up, nothing pleases Montel Williams more than reuniting lost loves on his talk show. He's that kind of guy. In this highlight, he'll be bringing Tiffany and Chris back together. 9 months ago, Tiffany fell in love with Chris after a summer friendship. Even though she was married at the time, she shared a piece of pizza with the big lug and hasn't been able to get him out of her mind since. Now that she's single, the stage is set for romance. But first, a visit from Domino's.
Hey, what kind of pizza did you have that night?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni pizza?
Yeah.
What the devil is going on around here? Pepperoni pizza? Gee. Yes. Delivery. What is this? What kind of pizza is it, sir?
Pepperoni.
Oh, my goodness. Are you Chris? Oh, okay, all right, never mind. All right, thanks. Huh? So this is the kind of pizza you guys have, huh?
So, yeah.
Nice, big. You want a slice? You want a slice? Oh, you're right. Wait a minute. This is really weird. There's a piece of this pizza missing.
No.
Wait a minute. This is really bizarre here. Hold on a second. Hold on just a second. Yes. Oh, you have a piece of pizza. Come on in here, sir. What's your name, Mr. Pizza Man?
Chris.
Chris.
How you doing?
The bad news, Chris is involved with another woman. The good news, Tiffany has the pizza all to herself. Yeah, you don't want to share pepperoni. Yeah. Wednesday, Montel takes a penetrating look at police brutality. He'll hear from a couple of people who were personally assaulted by lawmen who crossed the line. Putting on a nightly comedy show can be like shooting a 40-hour porn film without an experienced fluffer. Just ask Conan O'Brien. Last week, he was in a bit of a slump midway through his program. Things looked dicey until Hall of Fame Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda gave the funny man this pep talk.
Yeah. You got to win. That's the amazing thing.
You're getting me into the spirit now, because I'm I'm a pleasant guy, and I like to do okay, and I work hard on the show.
Hold it. Don't give me that okay bit. You know, it's like one of my players said to me one day, why do you holler at me all the time? I said, because I want you to be better than you are. He said, I try. I said, try? I'd get a truck driver to try, go out on the highway, get a guy driving a truck, bring him in there and sit him down next to you and say, sir, would you try if I pay you $1 million a year like this donkey's getting? He would try from 3 in the morning to midnight. I don't win championships with triers. I win with doers. Don't ever tell me okay. Don't you ever say that to me.
All right. I'm going to go. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, Jeff, how much time is left on this show tonight? What? 15 minutes? I'm going to make the next 15 minutes of this show the best late-night TV you ever saw!
After the show, Conan got some gambling tips from future Hall of Famer Pete Rose and continued the baseball theme by taking drugs and assaulting women in his hotel room. Oh, wow. He really is in the big leagues. Wednesday on Late Night, Conan makes mirth with funny man Kevin Nealon. The former SNL regular can be seen in the new sitcom Hiller and Diller with nutball Richard Lewis. Thank God most Americans barely have a reading level of a 6th grader. Otherwise, Jay Leno might not do his delightful Man on the Street segments. Here's the Tonight Show wise guy now asking average citizens questions about literary classics.
You're a student?
Yes.
Now, do you have to do any reading over the summer?
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
You know the Scarlet Letter?
No, I had to read that this quarter for school.
Oh, you haven't read it?
Not yet.
What letter is the Scarlet Letter?
Ask me next quarter.
And where are you guys from?
Canada.
Oh, you're both from Canada?
Yes, we are.
What was the Scarlet Letter, do you know?
It was
Canadians say it all the time.
A.
A. Who is Harper Lee?
I have no clue.
Oh, she wrote To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh, okay.
Okay. What is the General Lee?
The car from the Dukes of Hazzard.
That's correct. Very good, very good. How do you kill a mockingbird, do you know?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Do you know the book?
Yes, I do.
Was it about killing mockingbirds?
Not towards the very end, I don't think, no.
But there were some mockingbirds killed in the book.
Yes, there was violence in the book, yes.
Okay, who wrote 1984?
Van Halen.
And another Japanese car rolls off the assembly line. Wednesday on The Tonight Show, Kevin Kline will be the first one to sit on the couch. Kline's latest film is the comedy In and Out. Wow. We'll talk about it Wednesday. Coming up on the season premiere Talk Soup, the adventures of Skid Boot, the Wonder Dog. Plus, a soap stud reveals the dangers of doing love scenes. But first, you too can have the face of an 83-year-old fitness guru. Jack LaLanne's Face-A-Tonics are next.
Like you're doing something hard. Come on, guys, do it.
Doing it.
That's for your tongue. Okay.
From street kid
We actually became homeless.
to struggling stand-up
One night you get a standing ovation, the next night you get a punch in the jaw.
to superstar of the big screen. This Sunday at 9, it's the premiere of Jim Carrey's Celebrity Profile. But first at 8, have a Singapore fling or a blast in Bangkok. It's the premiere of Sex on the Orient. A little sex and a lot of success with 2 premieres this Sunday beginning at 8 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
The best way to stop suffering from allergies is never to start. This is nasal crown. It's a whole new thing, allergy prevention. Just do this every morning, noon, night. Feels good. Nasal crown prevents the natural defenses in your nose from going haywire. So you react like a person with no allergies. It's like nothing else. No drowsiness, no jitters, no dependency. Nasal crown. The best way to stop suffering is never to start.
When you buy bath tissue, remember 3 words of comfort. Soft, thick, Kleenex. Soft. In actual touch tests, people say Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft is the softest of all. Thick. It has 24% more cottony soft fiber than the leading brand. And Kleenex is a word you've been comfortable with all your life. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft has these words of comfort for your family. Soft, thick, Kleenex. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft.
Critics agree. Newsweek magazine calls L.A. Confidential a stylish thriller. A dangerous and intoxicating tale of big trouble in paradise, says the L.A. Times. L.A. Confidential brings the thrill of corruption cracklingly alive, exclaims Entertainment Weekly. And the New York Times hails L.A. Confidential as a shrewd, elegant film with a flawless cast. Kevin Spacey, Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce, James Cromwell, Kim Basinger, Danny DeVito. L.A. Confidential, rated R. Starts Friday, September 19th at a theater near you.
You really want a cellular phone, but you're afraid of the service plans, activation, the true cost. So you go back and forth. Don't do that. Come into Radio Shack. We'll patiently explain everything you need to know about going cellular. You'll see that not only are cellular phones nothing to be afraid of, they're actually quite friendly. Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
Activate now and get a Nokia phone with a car lighter adapter for $9.99.
This movie Q&A is brought to you by Radio Chef. What film starring Mira Sorvino used mechanical puppets and digital imaging to create genetically altered creatures? The answer? Mimic.
Hey, don't forget, This Friday is our big, huge, semi-annual, every 15 months or so live audience show at Talk Soupy Entertainment Television, 5670 Wilshire Boulevard, and that, of course, in Los Angeles, California. We want you to come, turn out in force around 8 a.m. out and back of the building, and if you're really good, you may just get to go home. What? I'm not sure which is more amazing, that Jack LaLanne is 83 years old and can still cut the mustard, or that bad boy comic Andrew Dice Clay is remarkably well-behaved in the Vicki Lawrence highlight we're about to show you. Up next, Jack is going to demonstrate his new facial fitness plan called Faceatonics. Whoa. Yeah, it may sound high-tech, but it looks goofy as all hell.
Well, I have a plan that I came up with. It's a face rejuvenation plan. It's called Faceatonics. After all, if you want to firm your midsection or your arms, you have exercises for them, right? Mm-hmm. You have 55 muscles in your face. See, you got the big platysma major. See this muscle here? It hooks down into your chest. Uh-huh. Then you got the masseter muscles here on the side, the orbicularis, oris, and you have muscles for all that. Now, if you want to do something for your double chin on here, see? Do this. Do this. And then you put your hands and you push a little bit, see? You add resistance. And what you're doing, you're firming and tightening this muscle, and the skin follows the muscle. I think you're looking like a goober is what you're doing. You can put all the finest face creams on your face, anything you want, because your skin follows the muscles. If the muscles are all flabby, naturally you're going to hang and drag. If you can firm up those muscles, it keeps you up this way. That's right. See, and try this one like you're free. For all around, all of you, try this. Okay. Like you're doing something hard. Come on, guys, do it. I'm doing it. That's for your tongue. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
Yeah. Talk to me, Danny. Come on.
We're going to take a break.
I didn't say nothing.
Jack LaLanne opened the very first modern health spa in the U.S. and can still kick my butt. Wednesday on the Vicki Lawrence Show, an interview with actress Blythe Danner, or as she's known to Gen Xers, Gwyneth Paltrow's mom. Danner will talk about her new film, The Myth of Fingerprints. For his prehistoric attitudes, Andrew Dice Clay has often been referred to as the caveman of comedy. But these days, he's a little less Cro-Magnon. In fact, if you've seen him on the talk shows, he's practically morphed into an Alan Alda. But his woman-hating routines still haunt him. Take this Daily Show highlight, for example. The 5 questions seem to play up on his misogynist persona.
Where are the headquarters of the National Organization of Women?
In my guest house.
Can we accept that? No, geez. Tough judges. Washington, D.C. With the exception of You and Me Against the World, your favorite Helen Reddy song.
Oh, well, there's only one. There's only one.
Which one?
You know that one.
I am...
The only one people listen to.
Watch Me Roar?
That other thing.
What's the judges say? Very, very strict. No. I am woman.
That's the one.
Right.
I wasn't going to say that about myself.
Right. Funny or on stage? Who do you find fun? Howie Mandel or Carrot Top?
I'd have to go with Howie Mandel.
Yes, that is correct. Use the word misogynist in the sentence.
Andrew Dice Clay sometimes could be a little misogynistic.
Correct. And finally, Dice, when was the last time you had a really good cry?
Arsenio, 1989.
That, of course, was the day the Dice Man showed his sensitive side by breaking down in tears on the Arsenio Hall show. None of us can remember why, really. I do remember him crying, though. Yeah. Kind of weird, actually. I think his foot hurt, or something like that. I think he had... I think he had the gout. And there was some swelling and some calcium deposits, and it was a very painful foot. Wednesday on The Daily Show, Craig welcomes neurotic funny man Richard Lewis. He'll talk about his new sitcom, Hiller and Diller. This Jerry Springer highlight is a classic case of he said, she said. Heidi claims she was raped by a security guard named Joe at her apartment complex. Joe says Heidi lured him into her apartment with a slinky negligee, and the sex was purely consensual. Who's telling the truth? Listen to their testimonies and judge for yourself.
She was laying on the couch, sitting up, wearing a very skimpy nightgown. I mean, it showed all. I sat down. We started talking about miscellaneous things. Then from there, I started to kiss her, caress her. She was getting into it quite heavily, breathing quite heavily. Then I proceeded to get undressed a little bit. And then from there, I crossed over her legs because they were already
Okay, at any
wide.
time that this was going on, at any time did she say no, stop?
No.
She never said, get off me, don't do this.
Nope.
That's enough.
Nope. Not a word.
Okay, I'll step out of it.
Then,
you're hearing what he's saying. What are you saying to that?
Yes, I did say no.
Oh, please, I don't think
Yes,
so.
I might have been getting into it, but I also
Yeah, you were
said
getting
no.
into it awful good, too.
And it doesn't matter what I
You were getting hot.
wear. So?
Rape is
that
one
doesn't
thing.
mean that
An
doesn't mean
affair
I
is
can't
another.
say no.
You didn't say no.
Yes, I did
No, you
say
did
no.
not.
Joe was arrested after Heidi reported the second incident and served 2.5 months for criminal sexual assault. Wednesday, Jerry invites his guests to share their naughty little secrets. Tune in as a woman tells her lesbian lover she's pregnant from a one-night stand. Yes, with a guy. Yeah, gotta clarify that. Still to come on the season premiere of Talk Soup, meet an amazing stunt dog named Skid Boot whose tricks are as wacky as his name. And straight ahead, the downside of doing love scenes. And Soap Stud reveals how he deals with those unwanted urges next.
I'm a runner. I'm a writer. I'm a mother. I'm a 12-year-old. I'm a lover, a cook, and a wannabe computer nerd. I'm not as young as I used to be. I am as young as I'd like to be.
Introducing new V8 Healthy Request. It's got 25% less sodium than regular V8, 100% of vitamins A, C, and E, and a taste you'll love.
How many cylinders are you running on?
Introducing the rugged new Montana from Pontiac. With more towing power than ever before, it can really get along. Life is more exciting in Montana.
That ball's around here somewhere.
Gramercy Pictures presents
I don't want to say a romantic comedy.
You're from America.
Yeah.
Janine Garofalo in a romantic comedy
I hate romantic comedies.
for the incurably unromantic.
The forehead area makes such an interesting sound. Punk.
No, not the face.
You got your things going wrong. It wouldn't be a good romantic comedy if there wasn't a little friction now, would it?
You're welcome to join me if you like.
In your dreams, Patty. The Matchmaker.
Rated R. Opens Friday, October 3rd in theaters everywhere.
A little sex and a lot of success. It's Sex on the Orient, followed by Jim Carrey's Celebrity Profile this Sunday beginning at 8, only on E!
Now enter ESPN's NFL Grand Tour Sweepstakes and really get into the game. You and a buddy living the ultimate NFL fantasy, traveling to all 9 games televised by ESPN. Green Bay, Pittsburgh, San Diego, Washington, Cincinnati, Miami, St. Louis, Seattle. Airfare, hotels, tickets, the whole 900 yards. ESPN's NFL Grand Tour Sweepstakes. It's more NFL than some fans can handle. Here's how to enter.
Now there's an alternative to prescription fen-phen. All-natural herbal fen-phen.
Hello, I'm Dr. Stephen Lamb, announcing an exciting new treatment in weight loss. HPF Herbal Fen-Phen is a new, all-natural approach to weight loss for all sizes. It works to reduce cravings and control hunger to help you lose weight. It's the all-new, all-natural approach to weight loss. Reduce the cravings, control the hunger, lose the weight.
Available at fine retailers everywhere. For more information, call 1-800-257-5700.
It was the best of clips, it was the worst of clips. Welcome to another highbrow edition of Talk Soup. Hi, I'm Charles Dickens. Christophe St. John is one of the young stars of The Young and the Restless. Stud Biscuit used to be a skirt chaser, but now he's strictly a one-woman man. Problem is, he still has to shoot love scenes on his soap. Up next, he tells Keenan how he deals with those pesky hormonal eruptions.
I was doing a scene, this was back during a show called Generations. The first black soap. Sure.
back in 1989, and a young lady named Vivica Fox, who we all know now, who starred in Batman. Well, I won't be her press agent here today, but anyway, I had a scene with her. It was a love scene, and they had me wearing a jock strap, and I was in bed with Vivica, and sure enough, I started getting aroused, and I couldn't help myself, and when they yelled cut, and the crew started walking away, they said, "Come on, Christoph, get out the bed." I said, "No, I can't get out the bed." And I had to stay in that bed for a good 10 minutes.
Well, I talked to Vivica. She told us that story. And Vivica wanted to send you a little gift.
Oh, she did?
Yes, so here's a card from her.
Oh, really?
That she wants you to read out loud.
Okay. All right. To Christoph, thought you might need this for your next love scene. Love, Vivica.
I got one of those. It was for a costume party. What? It's for a party. Wednesday, Keenan welcomes actor Kadeem Hardison, the former Different World star, now appears on the new sitcom Between Brothers. It's a big party. Shut up. Australian actress Peta Wilson worked like a dingo before landing her starring role on the USA show La Femme Nikita. It's nice to know she didn't compromise herself by sleeping her way to the top, but if she had, who would she have diddled? That's the basics of RuPaul's exciting new game, Sleep With, Not Sleep With. Take it away, Ru.
Let's play a little game here we play on the show called Sleep With, Not Sleep With. Okay. Or, like I used to say, shag or not shag. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Antonio Banderas. Would you or wouldn't you?
If he wasn't wearing those pants that he wore in that Vanity Fair shoot, definitely.
Right, the...
Yeah, I like a little Latin. I think that's kind of nice.
Okay, all right, who's next up there? Oh! Drew Barrymore. Would you go there? To the Valley of the Dolls?
Depends on how much I drunk.
Yeah, how much you've had to drink, right?
She's very cute. She's very
she
cute.
is.
And it is the 90s, so, you know, maybe my arm could be twisted.
Sure, and you know, from what I hear, she fancies drag queens, too. Maybe we'll do a three-way.
We could do that.
Hey,
that sounds good.
I love it. Let's do it. Who else is up there?
What do we got?
Oh, Frank Gifford.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't go near that with someone else's stuff. I'm sorry. You know, no way. No way.
Well, that looks like a great game, huh? Why don't we play? Yeah, come on in. All right. Okay, sleep with or not sleep with? Peta Wilson?
Oh.
Yeah. Flip Wilson? Oh, no. Wilson Phillips? Yeah. Philip Michael Thomas? No.
What?
I feel a lot better about the cod piece now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Coming up after the break, it's our Soup of the Day, presenting Skid Boot the Wonder Dog and Gary Chapman, the Wonder Country guy.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Senna with an entertainment news break. Oprah Winfrey announces she'll stay with her talk show through the year 2000. John Travolta is awarded for staying alive in the film business. American Cinematique honors the star for his 24 film performances. And Paul McCartney leads a benefit concert at the Royal Albert Hall in London. Sting and Phil Collins also help raise money for people displaced by volcanic eruptions on a Caribbean island. For the latest in entertainment news, be sure to check out E! News Daily at 6 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, right here on E!
The Comfort Collection. Sofas and chairs stuffed with so much comfort, you may want to settle in till next spring. A comfortably priced Comfort Collection. One more reason everyone's at home with Ethan Allen. Hurry in. Our Discovery sale is on now.
It's a first from the dream makers of Disney. Introducing Disney Cruise Line. Imagine combining a Walt Disney World vacation with a magic voyage to our own island in the Bahamas. Call and discover uncharted magic.
I'd like to dedicate this to Howard Brackett from Greenleaf, Indiana. And he's gay.
The word is out.
Howard, I'm not gay.
In and Out is the funniest movie of the year.
We'll be laughing about it, laughing.
Excuse me?
Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up.
We just never ran into each other here at the intersection. Homosexual. Intersection.
And Rolling Stone calls it a comedy knockout.
Whoa.
In and Out.
Why doesn't anyone believe me? My mom, my dad. Look at my hand.
Rated PG-13. Everywhere Friday, September 19th.
Your toothbrush has limitations. It can clean the surfaces of your teeth, but it may not penetrate the spaces between them where germs breed. Listerine can. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth, to kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Liquidate germs your toothbrush may miss with Listerine. Don't let a good mouth go bad.
I make a living from TV, but as a journalist, I know that you need more than television to get you through the world. I'm Tabitha Soren, and I make a habit of reading a newspaper every day. After all, knowledge is power. One of the things I've learned as a reporter is that what you don't know can hurt you. And a lot of what you don't know is in the paper. So read it, because if your head is full of worthwhile information, no one can tell you what to think.
Read a newspaper every day, because it all starts with newspapers.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm Charlie Sheen. Hi. I'm Nicole Kidman. I'm Howard Stern. Hi, I'm Dennis Leary, and you're watching E! Entertainment Television.
One more clip, and then it's sayonara, Charlie. The last time we saw stunt dog Skid Boot on Primetime Country, he was being a bad little doggy, refusing to roll over and staying animated while playing dead. Apparently, his owner has been rationing his kibbles and bits because in this highlight, Skid's almost as well behaved as Andrew Dice Clay. Now, if we can only get Gary Chapman into obedience school.
Evening, Bud. Down. Drop that. Please, drop it. Turn loose. Turn loose. Wow. Turn loose. Now, wait. Get closer. Get closer. Sneak up on it. Get up there. Down. Drop it. Be dead. Be dead. Be dead. Be dead. Okay, that's good.
Oh, is he going to come back? Think he'll be okay?
It's time to get up.
All right.
Time to get up, Skid.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Hartwig and Skid Boot. Very cool. Doug, can I have one of those?
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Unfortunately, later in the show, Gary Chapman bit his stage manager and had to be put to sleep. Wednesday on Primetime Country, a representative from the Mattel Toy Company will unveil the new Country Rose Barbie. I hear she wears sequins and smokes Marlboro Lights. Yeah, she's got a bedazzler at home. Tomorrow on The Soup, did somebody yell, food fight? Just another Thanksgiving dinner at the Springer home. And that about wraps up this edition of Talk Soup. I'm John Henson reminding you that if you can't say anything nice, send us some one-liners for Joan Rivers' next fashion review. So long, faithful viewers.